Was there a live witness to the Mahabharata battle? Do you know? Keep watching. Even in his childhood, he was a very brave warrior. He learnt the art of warfare from his mother. The gods gave him the three infallible arrows. Hence, he came to be known as the bearer of three arrows. The power of those arrows. The first arrow is used to mark all the things that he wants to destroy. If he uses the second arrow, then the second arrow will mark all the things that he wants to save. On using the third arrow, it will destroy all the things that are not marked and then return to his quiver. So one arrow he can fix all his targets, and with the other he can destroy them. So he was invincible, never can be defeated. Still guessing who he was? Introducing Barbarika. Barbarika was a grandson of Bhima, who was the second of the Pandava brothers, and the son of Ghatotkacha and Ahilyavati. Ghatotkacha was the son of Bhima and the demoness Hidimbi. When the war started, Barbarika went to his mother for advice. He promised his mother that if he felt the urge to participate in the battle, he would join the side which would be losing. He rode to the field on his blue horse, equipped with his three arrows and bow. Imagine he fights for the losing side. Just imagine. They will start winning and then he has to join the other losing side, eventually destroying everyone and everything. He alone will remain. So the master strategist, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, need to do something right. So can he allow him to fight? No way, because he has to establish dharma. So he decided to test the strength of Barbarika. Many great warriors answered Krishna how long they will take to finish the war. He got some 18, 28 days, etc. etc. When asked how many days he would take to finish the war alone, Barbarika answered that he could finish it in 1 minute. 1 minute, folks, to finish all the Akshohinis. Wow! Krishna then challenged him to tie all the leaves of the peepal tree under which he was standing, using his arrows. Barbarika accepts the challenge and starts meditating to release his arrow by closing his eyes. As Barbarika starts meditating, Krishna quietly plucks a leaf from the tree and hides it under his foot. When Barbarika releases his first arrow, it marks all the leaves of the tree and finally started hovering around the leg of Krishna. Krishna asked Barbarika why the arrow was hovering over his foot. Barbarika replies that there must be a leaf under his foot, and the arrow was targeting his foot to mark the leaf that is hidden underneath. Barbarika advises Krishna to lift his leg, otherwise the arrow would mark the leaf by piercing Krishna's foot. Krishna then lifts his foot and the first arrow also marks the hidden leaf. The third arrow then collects all the leaves and ties them together. By this, Krishna concludes that the arrows are so powerful and infallible that even Barbarika is unaware of the whereabouts of his targets. His arrows can still navigate and trace his intended targets. Krishna knows how invincible Barbarika was. Hence, Krishna avoids his participation in the war by seeking his head in charity. Krishna then explained to him that before a battle, the head of the bravest Kshatriya needs to be sacrificed in order to sanctify the battlefield. Krishna said that he considered Barbarika to be the bravest among Kshatriyas and was hence asking for his head in charity. In fulfillment of his promise and in compliance with Krishna's command, Barbarika gave his head to him in charity. Before decapitating himself, Barbarika told Krishna of his great desire to view the forthcoming battle and requested him to facilitate the same. Krishna agreed and placed the head on top of a hill overlooking the battlefield. From the hill, with Sri Krishna's blessings, the head of Barbarika watched the entire battle. It's the head witness, right? Without the body. In Rajasthan, he is worshipped as Katushamji, and in Gujarat, he is worshipped as Baliyadev, believed to have been sacrificed before the Mahabharata War to ensure the victory of his grandfathers, the Pandavas. In return for his sacrifice, he was deified by a boon given by Sri Krishna. You need to really concentrate on this specific information, folks. At the end of the battle, the victorious Pandava brothers argued among themselves as to who was responsible for their victory. Krishna suggested that Barbarika's head, which had watched the whole battle, should be allowed to judge. Barbarika's head suggested that it was Krishna alone who was responsible for the victory. Barbarika replies, "All I could see were two things. One, a divine chakra spinning all around the battlefield, killing all those who were not on the side of Dharma. The other was the Draupadi, who has taken her original form of goddess Mahakali, who spread out her tongue on the battlefield and consumed all the sinners as a sacrifice." Listening to this, Pandavas realized that it was Lord Narayana and goddess Mahakali, Parvati, who actually cleaned up the world from adharma, and the Pandavas were mere instruments. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Jagadamba.